preface. One time. Those are the words that Danny O'Shea, played by Rick Moranis in the film Little Giants, uses to inspire his group of misfits to rally from down 21-0 in the second half. And he tells his kids how his brother, who's a former Heisman Trophy winner, and he is Rick Moranis, how he one time, just one time in his life, beat him on a bike ride home from school. The story. I don't think that I was the fastest sperm. But I think my motto back then was something like, Yosko, you're only a sex cell once. And I don't think that I beat my brother to the egg, but like, you know how moms are, like they don't want one brother to feel left out, didn't want me to feel like the third wheel or the third flagella. And I think that my mom must have asked one of her ovum friends to bring me along to the fall conception dance. And against all odds, I was born. And my brother and I kind of had the relationship that Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger have in that movie Twins. He kind of had the body of a Greek Adonis, whereas I had the body of like an Eastern European street orphan. Like you can see my ribs, but I kind of have the hunger stomach going on. And he was always much more athletic than me. In 7th grade, he made the varsity basketball team. And in 7th grade, my mom made me take Shotokan karate because she thought I needed self-confidence. My brother batted 2nd in baseball. I batted 13th on our dad's team. And one summer, when we were about 14, we were playing tennis for an organization called NJTL. And we were at a park in Northeast Philly called Jardel. And at this park this summer, my brother was ranked #1, and somehow, kind of similar to our time in the reproductive organs, I was #2. And every year there's this tournament called the Public Parks Tournament, where each center will send one kid to compete in a citywide tournament. And in our version of the tournament at the park, my brother beat me in the championship game handily, but I think my coach felt bad for me, didn't want me to lose self-confidence, so she sent my brother along with me. And I just realized that I really had no shot of playing here. I was a weak #2, playing against a lot of #1s from the city, like my brother. But what I found out was, without a lot of pressure on me, I could kind of return the ball over the net and not psych myself out, and that a lot of these other kids didn't have kind of the mental capacity to do that. So even though they were a lot more talented than me, I got through my first round. And my brother also made it to the second round. I won the second round. My brother made it through the second round. I won my third round match. My brother won his third round match. So impossibly, about a week later, my brother and I were going to meet in the intermediate city championship game. And I knew that I had no chance, because I'd never beaten my brother before in anything in my life. Like anything. And to make matters worse, he took me to a park, to Jardel, the day before the tournament, and beat me handily, like several times. So I knew I was ready for a beating. So we got to the court and we started to play. My brother kind of has this aggressive fire where he'll throw the ball up into the air and groan. And what I noticed immediately was that like he was missing, and his groan was growing louder and louder. And I gained a few points on him. He missed a couple serves. He hit a few balls past the back line, and I steadily gained the lead. But I never thought I had a chance until the last point. And I served the ball into him. He returned it to me. I hit a high lob to his back line. He returned it to me, and it just barely moved past the back line. For the first time in my life, I had beaten my brother. So that was cool.
Yeah. Woo! Woo!
Conclusion. So fool's gold. Though my trophy was significantly bigger than his for the first time in my life, there's something that's thrown off in the competitive balance when something like this happens. And my brother was not happy to have lost this game, and I was scared that he was going to murder me. So on our drive home in our 1990 Chevy Celebrity, I was sitting in the front seat, my brother was in the back, and I said to him in a high-pitched voice that hasn't changed much since then, Mike, your trophy's nice too. And he takes his significantly smaller trophy, and he wallops me over the head with it, with the blunt edge. So the trophy ended up being marred by that experience. Thank you.